Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Hell. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll find the restrictions for this expression and simplify it. So as you can see, this expression is made up of four fractions. So there's this fraction here plus another fraction here, which is being divided by this third fraction here, and then there is this fourth fraction being subtracted. Now the first step here is to follow the order of operations to simplify this expression. So as per the order of operations, we'll have to tackle with the division first. So we'll convert this division statement into a multiplication statement by flipping this third fraction in this expression. So our first step will be, so the first fraction will stay the same, a over 1 plus a plus 1 minus a over a times, we'll flip this fraction, 1 plus a over a, and the fourth fraction will stay the same, 1 minus a over a. Now we can multiply the second and the third fraction. So when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerator terms and we multiply the denominator terms. So the first fraction stays the same, and then plus 1 minus a times 1 plus a over a square, and then minus 1 minus a over a. Now we can distribute the terms in the parentheses in the numerator of the second fraction. So we have to use the FOIL method. So 1 times 1, then 1 times a, then negative a times 1, and then negative a times positive a. So we get a over 1 plus a, then plus, so in the numerator we get 1 plus a minus a minus a squared. So negative a times positive a is a squared over a squared. So the fraction stays the same, and then 1 minus a over a fraction stays the same. Now we can combine like terms in the numerator. So the a, positive a and negative a cancel each other out. So we get a over 1 plus a plus 1 minus a squared over a squared minus 1 minus a over a. Now we have to combine these three fractions, and for that we'll have to find a common denominator. So the common denominator here will be a squared times 1 plus a. So for that we'll have to multiply the first fraction in the numerator and the denominator by a squared. We'll multiply the second fraction in the numerator and the denominator by 1 plus a. And we'll multiply the third fraction in the numerator and the denominator by a times 1 plus a. So now we can write the new fractions we get from this operation. So we get a squared times a over a squared times 1 plus a in the first fraction. Then plus 1 plus a times 1 minus a squared over a squared times 1 plus a. So that's our second fraction. And now in the third fraction, so we get a times 1 minus a times 1 plus a over a squared times 1 plus a. So now we can see all fractions have the same denominator, so we can combine these three fractions into a single fraction. So in the first fraction, the numerator is a squared times a, which is equal to a cube, and then plus. Now in the second fraction, we can distribute the terms using the FOIL method. So 1 times 1 is 1, and then 1 times negative a square is negative a square, and then a times 1 is a, and then plus a times negative a is negative a cube. Now for the third fraction, so minus a, so we can distribute the terms using the FOIL method. So we get 1 times 1, which is 1, 1 times a is plus a, minus a times 1 is minus a, and then negative a times positive a is negative a squared over the common fraction a squared times 1 plus a. Now we can combine like terms in the numerator. So we can cancel out the a cube and negative a cube. So now we have 1 minus a squared plus a, and in the parentheses we can cancel out positive a and negative a. So we get negative a and then parentheses 1 minus a squared over a squared times 1 plus a. Now we can distribute this negative a into the parentheses. So we get 1 minus a squared plus a, then negative a, because negative a times 1 is negative a, and then negative a times negative a square will be positive a cube over a square times 1 plus a. Now we can combine like terms, so we can cancel out positive a and negative a, and we are left with just, so we can arrange the terms in the highest power of the variable. So a cube minus a square plus 1 over a square times 1 plus a. Now we cannot factor out the expression in the numerator. So this should be the final answer for the given expression in the most simplified form. And now we can write the restrictions. So restrictions are the variable values that make the denominator equal to 0. Now the denominator has two factors here. So the first one is a square. So a square is equal to 0. So we set each factor equal to 0 and then solve for a. So for this one, we first will apply square root to both sides. So the square and the square root cancel each other out. So we get a equals 0. And then for this one, then we subtract negative 1 from both sides. So we get a equals negative 1. So there are two restrictions for this expression. Now, since this given expression started with a division statement, we also have to consider the denominator of that fraction that was being divided, which is this 1 plus a. Now, we've already accounted for 1 plus a as one of the factors from this expression we got at the end. So we do not need to analyze it again because we should not repeat a restriction. But this is something you have to keep in mind, that you also have to consider the denominator of the fraction being divided to identify the restrictions. So in this case, there are only two restrictions, so that a cannot be equal to negative 1 and 0. So these are the two restrictions for this expression. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind. to simplify and find restrictions for an expression like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.